Afternoon talk in the afternoon walk. Still clean and sober, still no tobacco, still exercising. So this isn't a rumour. I'm not trying to suggest anything. It's just an observation. Now with GTA 6, there's been a lot of talk and a lot of things going on recently. Website designs, possible delays, early releases, lots of stuff. Now, as I've always said, I don't believe in any of it. I don't listen to any of it. They can take as long as they want. I'm still enjoying GTA 5 Online. However, the early release I do want to talk about. And the reason why I want to talk about it is purely based on things that I've noticed myself. And this is coming from someone that plays GTA 5 Online a lot. So if indeed they were looking to do an early release, one, it would be one of the biggest things they could do. Doesn't matter how many delays there's been, doesn't matter if they announce another delay. If they were working towards an early release, think how massive that would be, where instead of coming out in 6-7 months, they came out in 2 or 3 or 1. It would be massive. One of the biggest games to ever come out to have an early release. All the delays would be forgotten about. Oh my god, it's coming out early, despite the fact that it was meant to come out over a year ago. Wouldn't matter. It'd be massive. Now, coming from a guy that plays the game a lot, GTA 5 Online that is, something that I've noticed recently, which could possibly mean that they were freeing up servers to do a lot of work on a possible early release. And it could be complete coincidence, could mean nothing, could have been problems on my end. But while logging on, I've noticed that I was getting a connection error screen very briefly, sometimes not at all, sometimes just for a second, but then it would go to the multi-choose screen. Then you would choose free roam, you would log on to that, you would get to 90%, it would give you an error, back to the choosing screen again. That was happening quite a lot. But then when you were playing the game, there was glitches and freezes, which never happen, barely ever, but there was 1 or 2. But one thing that's been happening over the last few weeks is some of the businesses that I use and where the jobs, there's a lot to choose from and they're very random. They weren't random, they were exactly the same. Now, I'm not entirely sure how it works, but with everything that goes on, plus the connection issues and the server issues and the fact that the jobs weren't random, if they were shutting down some servers so they could use a lot of them to work in an early release or doing a lot of work to whatever they wanted to do, is it a case where they stop the random jobs and just make them the same so the servers don't need to work as hard? Maybe the connection issues, was it because they were shutting down some servers, there wasn't many to choose from, so it was working harder for the amount of people that were playing it? I don't know how it works, but taking it all into consideration, in my head, it could possibly mean they were doing a lot of work on GTA 6 for an early release. Now, I don't care if they release it early or not. As I keep saying, they can take as long as they want. But this is a message to Rockstar from quite possibly one of your biggest players of GTA 5 Online. If indeed you're going to release it early, just make sure the game is as close to perfect as can be. Don't make it one of those games which seems to happen a lot just now, where they release it and then the people that play the game problem shoot it and then you fix the problems. Not with this. With all the crap that you've put us through and all the waiting we've had to do, if you release it early, make sure it's as perfect can be. Don't make us your problem shooters. And if you need to take another year to get it that way, take another year. I'm still going to enjoy playing GTA 5 Online. But whatever you do, or whatever you're going to do, or whatever you are doing, just make sure when you release it, it's as perfect can be.